if you had to ask me if I want to be in a relationship or not, I would tell you yes and no. And so it's a bit of a complicated answer. And the reason being is I am very happy how I am. I'm very happy in my single life. But yeah, I miss intimacy, and I would love to have a man in my life, right? But if there is no one that I can, connect with and feel that there is something special, why even bother? There's so much pressure that everyone needs to be in a relationship. I'm like, no, it's okay to be single.
So can I ask,
Sure.
what happened in your last relationship then? Because if I'm hearing rightly, you say the last relationship happened and then you thought to yourself, you need to take time away to reconnect with yourself.
Yes.
Which implies to me that maybe you felt like you lost yourself in that last relationship.
It's more before, actually. So my first relationship started when I was 17, actually, and it lasted almost 9 years, right?
9 years?
Yes.
Wow, that implies you're loyal.
Yes, I'm very loyal.
Or maybe that you historically have a difficulty to let things go when it's time to end them.
Maybe. The thing
Because
is...
I have that.
Okay.
That's definitely true for me.
Okay.
So I'm slightly projecting when I say that.
Okay. Not really, though. It wasn't really the case. For me, it was more we loved each other so much. I mean, I was engaged, okay? So we were going to get married. So, yeah, for me, it wasn't because I was just loyal. There was so much love, and we grew up together. You know what I mean? It was my first love, and yeah, there was so much good in it, but there was also lots of toxicity in it. And at the end of the day, I was like, I do not know myself. And then after a 9-year relationship, I meet another guy. I fall in love with him, and it was too rushed. The timing wasn't really good for me, you know.
In what way? Like, what do you mean when you say bad timing?
Because I didn't have time to sort of shift to actually enjoy my single life, you know, after the 9-year relationship. So I went into another relationship that we spent 2 lovely years together, you know. But yeah, I didn't have time. And once again, the same trap. I was feeling that I was not committing to myself and not taking care of, getting to know myself, because I was in another relationship. And me, when I'm in a relationship, I give my 100% to the relationship. So yeah, and then at that point, after my second relationship, I was like, I need to get to know myself. And that's what I'm doing.
So something I've heard you say, I think twice, is you didn't have time to enjoy your single life. So when I hear that, the way my brain analyzes that is, okay, there's a certain level of freedom that you get from being single. The stuff that you can do being single that you presumably can't do in a relationship. And that maybe in some way, and feel free to stop me if I'm wrong, right? Maybe in some way, if you're in a relationship, it kind of confines you from doing other sort of things, which you'd be happy to have, but it's like the freedom of being single is stuff that you want to actually experience at some point. Because I did have that. So for instance, I've spent a lot of time in relationships, like 14 years or something. And so my first relationship was 7 years or 8, depending really. Because there was a period for like the final 6 months where are we together, are we not? So 7 years was the 8, but the point is there was that. And I saw single people having all these fun experiences, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, these fun experiences.
Yes.
And like my cousins are on holiday and they're posing with this girl, that girl and stuff. And in my head, I'm like, well, it looks like they're probably sleeping with these women and stuff. And in fairness and honesty, I'd more or less only been with my first girlfriend. So there's a part of me that wanted to experience all of that and things. And also as well, being in that relationship, it was like I was accountable to this person, which is great if everything's perfect. But if it isn't, then it's like you're dragging a weight around with you.
Yes.
So you relate to that to some degree.
So at this point in my life, I feel before I used to compromise a lot, and I compromised so much that I lost myself. Okay. So that's where the crisis happened, you know, that's where the toxicity came.
But what sort of compromises? Like what would we?
Sorry?
What sort of compromises?
Compromises to make myself be perfect in the eyes of your partner. No, doesn't work that way. You have to be your true, authentic self, and your partner either accepts that, okay, either accepts you as you are. If he doesn't accept you as you are, you're not good for each other. And there's no fighting or no drama. It's just you have to let go. And that's how I see it nowadays. So for me, being single is not because I want to go and, you know, enjoy men and be free, ta ta ta. It's not about that at all. For me, if I get to find the man of my life, okay, I want to be free too. I do not want to compromise. Why people need to compromise to be in a relationship? No, no. Everyone needs to be themselves. In fact, I do not expect nothing from the guy, you know. I do not expect no one to change for me. Auntie, I even test them to see if they're being their true authentic self, because sometimes some people are acting.
Okay,
you know?
so I've got a couple of questions based on that. So
Yes.
number one, what did your ex need you to be in order to be perfect? You said be perfect for him.
Yes.
What did perfect mean? How did that relate to you and who you want to be as a person?
Yes.
And then finally,
Yes.
how do you test these men? You said you test them. I'm very curious. I'm very curious.
You were taking all my my secret tools.
It's how we get to know each other.
Okay.
Huh?
So how I was compromising. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What did he need you to be?
Oh my God, we're getting into really deep private stuff, but I am willing to share.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Because if you're not, we
I'm
don't have to.
comfortable. Yes. If I wasn't, I would tell you. Don't worry. Yeah, he wanted me to be skinny and fit, for example. And he used to tell me phrases like, if you get fat, I'll leave you. So that is toxic. You see? And yeah, I had to be the woman of the house. So I had to cook and clean, and he was doing other stuff, you know, so we had a very busy life, you know. He was working on our future house, sort of. But yeah, I am not meant, now I know, I am not meant to be at home. First of all, I do not like to cook, you know. I have other positive attributes, but those are not. So I was made to feel so very bad for things that are not within me. And I was trying to keep up with a life to be good for this person that I loved so truly much. And you know what? He loved me back. I know. But not as myself. As this person, this perfect person. You know? That is the perfect. That is what I mean.
So I look at you and I see someone. You said you had to be skinny and beautiful, was it you said? Well, I see someone who looks skinny and beautiful, right? That's what I see. So what I'm asking is, was he like, did he want you to be even skinnier than you are? Was it, would he look at this right now and say, you need to lose weight?
Well, can I tell you something actually?
Please.
I spent 10 years going on to the gym on and off. And because of him, mainly, you know, because I don't like the gym and I don't go anymore, to be honest. And my body right now is looking even better than when I was going to the gym, okay? And my exercise is walking and dancing. That's all I'm doing.
It's working.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm looking even better. I was still skinny, but some people want more.
Gotcha. So, okay, what was the other thing? So
The testing part.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you.
Oh, actually, and there's one more thing as well. So,
Yes.
from what I see, so when I look at Miss Leila, I look and I take in the energy. I look with my eyes, I look with my soul. I think, okay, free spirit. At your core, you know, like a bird that needs to fly or something like this. Or maybe more like a butterfly or something that needs to just be free to go wherever it needs to go.
Yes.
So that must have been very tough for you to deal with, because you say you had to be the woman of the house. But so I'm a person who finds it very tough to like fit into preconceived roles. I find that very hard to do. It's my brain, my soul, whatever, just wants to do its own thing. And it's infinitely easier for me to just be me than like fit into a lane. And you seem to be kind of similar.
Yes.
So when you were with this man, that was like very constricting?
It was very, yes. And
almost like you had around your neck and you can't speak.
Yeah. And I did not know, I wasn't sort of aware of it. You know, I was in a bubble. Because for me, I was with the love of my life. I am so loyal and I worked so hard for the relationship. And we were cute together, you know, because we started out young and we looked so good together, you know, and we liked it.
You were a hot couple.
Oh, yes, always.
He was a good looking man.
Yes. But so many faults. And you know why? Sometimes I used to blame him, sort of, you know. But no, at one point then I was like, I shifted it. But at this point in my life, it doesn't even matter anymore. It's in the past, you know. Now I am working towards myself and I'm making myself better for my future family, my future partner, my friends. So I'm all good.
Okay.